Bismillah wa salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. Welcome again to I think it's the last lesson of this unit. Now, developing writing, flying high 6, page 67. Now, open your books on page 67. We're on Macmillan, Macmillan, flying high 6, unit 6, developing writing, page 67. Now, before we start, we have to revise what we've taken before. Now, speaking, look at these pictures. What do you think? What do they show? You remember the jogging or the working out, and then the basketball? The two students were talking about what to do and how to choose one sport for their friend. When they talked, they used a lot of speaking banks. Now, do you remember asking for opinion? What do you think? What's your opinion? I think this one, so what do you think about this? So these are trying to ask for someone, do you agree for the other person's opinion? Now, when you agree with someone, when he says something that you agree with it, what do you say? You say, yes, I agree. Yes, you're right. And these things, all of these, about 6 or 7. Now, the last thing is disagreeing. Disagreeing, that means you don't like what he said. But when you disagree, you have to be polite, mu'addab. You don't say, no, I don't like it. You just say, yeah, I see your point, but, like this. I see what you mean, but, I suppose so, but, I'm not sure. Then you try to say your opinion. Don't try to shut someone up. Just give him a time and then he'll agree. Okay? These are the things that we've took last time. Today's lesson about developing writing, a for and against essay. Essay means writing, a long writing. أطروحة. Okay, so just like it's a kind of an assignment, بحث, but it's a small one. Okay, a for and against. For means مع, against means ضد. Okay, so are you for or against it? Write with a partner. Look at these pictures. We have these 3 pictures. 1, 2, 3. 3 pictures. Describe what you can see. What do you think? What's happening here? What are they doing? What do you think is happening here? What is he doing? He's eating and he's also thinking about something. What about this guy? He's asleep. So where is he asleep at? Where do you think he's sleeping? What's this shining light on him? Is, I think, sleeping at work. I think maybe, or sleeping at home, but he's working and then slept. So what do they say about modern life? الحياة المعاصرة, modern life. So what do they say? These 3 pictures. Now, work in pairs. Look at this essay, task, and make notes about your ideas. So make notes. Write your notes. Life today is unhealthier than in the past. This is the task. Life today is unhealthier. It's not good. It's not healthy. In the past it was healthy. Write an essay giving arguments for and against this situation. You are for and against. Write one essay talking about for and against. Okay? Ideas for it. So these are some, you should write your ideas here. I gave 2 ideas. Now, for life is today is unhealthy, you say, smoke comes out of cars and factories. That's unhealthy. Now, ideas against this, you say, diseases are being cured. So people or doctors are curing diseases. So these are the things that for it and against it. So try to write notes, and then we're going to listen to an article or an essay. We're going to read it together, inshallah. Okay? Now, read this essay. Tick any of your ideas. When you're finished, when you have written your ideas, now we're going to listen to this article, and then if your ideas are good, I like it, try to tick it. If you don't, then leave it, okay? That appear in the essay. Do you agree with the writer and his or her conclusion? Conclusion means الناتج. Conclusion means الناتج الأخير. Conclusion. Why not? Do you agree with it or not? So let's listen to the article, to the essay, I'm sorry.
In the last 50 years or so, new technology has made massive changes to the world. Mobile phones, computers, and the internet have all made the world faster, and so have cars and heavy industry. Not everybody agrees whether these changes have had a positive or negative effect on our health.
Now, this is the first paragraph of the article, of the essay. We have four paragraphs. So the first paragraph, he's introducing the idea. He's introducing يقدم الفكرة. Okay, he's introducing the idea. Now let's listen to the second paragraph.
Our health has certainly improved in some ways. Firstly, medical science has improved, which means that doctors are better at curing illnesses and can help us to prevent them. What is more, new technology has made our lives easier by doing many of the hard or dangerous physical jobs and tasks that we used to have to do with human strength.
Now, if you listen to this one, what is he talking about? What is he giving? He's trying to talk about the four. He's trying to give the impression that today's life is better. He's talking about diseases and strength and everything. So he's trying to say that he's against the first one. So let's listen to the third paragraph.
On the other hand, technology has made our lives too easy in some respects. Some people go everywhere by car or take the lift instead of the stairs. And in the end, they never get any exercise. Furthermore, today's diet has changed greatly. Today's people eat a lot of unhealthy processed food, whereas people in the past ate natural organic food. As a result, the risk of heart disease is greater now. In addition, today's lifestyle is very stressful because of the pressure of work and faster communication.
Okay, now he is for the argument. The first thing, he was introducing the idea. The second one, he was against the argument, the idea. Then the third one, this is he's for it. He's saying that it's okay. It's the life before was better. It's healthier. Now we don't exercise. Everything is easy. Now let's listen to the conclusion, the last part.
All in all, I think that despite the advantages that modern technology has brought, today's world is unhealthier than in the past for the reasons I have mentioned above. However, it is up to us as individuals to be aware of the dangers and to take measures to make sure our own lives are as healthy as possible by eating well and getting sufficient exercise.
Now, at the end, the conclusion, what do you think he is? Is he for or against? What do you think? Now, if you read the conclusion, you think that he's giving the idea that in the past it was better. People are healthier. So he is with the idea. He's agreeing with the idea. Now it's not healthy. Okay? Now, what is the purpose of each paragraph? We told you that there are four paragraphs. So what is the purpose of the first paragraph? We told you that he's introducing the idea. The second paragraph, he is against. He's giving the against it. The third paragraph, he's for the idea. And the last paragraph, it's conclusion. He's given his conclusion. So these are the four paragraphs to introduce the idea, the topic, agreeing or argument against the topic. Now, argument for the topic, he's for it. Now, conclusion, that's the end. Conclusion, and he's giving his, what does he think? Now, how are for and against essays different from opinion essay. Now there are two different opinion, do two different essays, for and against, and there's an opinion essay. So for and against means مع أو ضد. Opinion means رأي. So what's the difference between them? Now, when you use it in for and against essays, the arguments and are objectives. The arguments are objective and equally balanced. So he's given both sides. In the for and against, he's given both sides. He's with and against. But in the opinion essay is subjective. What do I think? Subjective, mine. In this one, objective. What do I think from outside? Okay, it's not personal. ليست شخصية. This one subjective, شخصي. Okay, you only give your side of the argument. I think what I think only. I don't give the other side opinion. So if you look, put the underlined words in the essay, in this. Try to put these words here. So we have these words. If you look at the essay, open your books on this essay, we have the word first, what is more, on the other hand, furthermore, as a result, in addition, all in all, I think that, despite. The last thing is however. So we're going to put them here in the word writing bank. So if I say second, last, what do I say? What does come with it? If I want to talk about things in sequence, بالترتيب, it's first, second, last, third, okay, after that. Now, what about this? Adding arguments. So you add something. Not only, but also you add something. You say, what is more, comma, furthermore, comma. In both of them you add comma. And the third also, this one, first you add the comma. Second, comma. Lastly, comma. Okay, what about making contrast? Making two sides. Making contrast. On the other hand, in contrast, okay, I'm sorry, this one, in addition, we forgot this one, in addition, بالإضافة إلى ذلك. Okay, in this one we say, on the other hand, it's the same, however, and despite. Now, this one, we have one missing here, so we say, expresses consequence, okay, the result. As a result. Now, if I want to talk about expressing opinion, my opinion, what do I think? I think that. Also, I'm in my opinion. Conclusion, if I want to conclude this, I want to end it. So in conclusion, all in all, and you say, yeah, all in all. To sum up also. Now, write with a partner and read the essay task. Make a plan and write notes for each paragraph. Now you have 4 paragraphs. You have to write an essay now. You have to write it in 4 paragraphs. First to conclude the introduction, the topic, then the against or for, and then the for or against, and then the conclusion. Okay? So, eating meat is wrong and is bad for your health. Is that correct? Do you think eating meat is wrong and it can harm you? It's not good for your health? Or you don't think so? So, write an essay giving argument for and against this statement. Are you with it or not? Now, when you're writing, remember that it's for and against essays. You must write points for each side. You have to write points for each side, okay? Now, you express your own views on the conclusion. Now, at the conclusion, you say what you think. Are you against it or for it at the end? Now, always remember, practice makes perfect. Always remember that. Now, write your essay individually. Use your notes and the expressions on or in the word bank or writing bank. Don't forget the writing bank. This is writing bank. Use these expressions. Okay? Don't forget. And that's it. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again. وهذا وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد.